Welcome back to Sacred Path Divine Peace. If you're returning, thank you for walking this journey of faith with me again. And if you're new, welcome. This is a space where faith meets real life, where we explore how God's truth brings peace, healing, and purpose into our everyday lives. Today's message is deeply personal. It's for anyone who's ever felt unseen, overlooked, forgotten. Maybe you've prayed for change, tried your best, and still feel invisible, like God's blessings are reaching everyone but you. If that's you, take a deep breath, because God hasn't forgotten you. He's preparing you. There are moments when silence feels like abandonment. You scroll through social media. Everyone seems successful, happy, fulfilled, and you think, "What about me, God?" But here's the truth. God never overlooks his children. You might be hidden for a season, but never forgotten. Sometimes God hides you to heal you, not to punish you. Sometimes he delays your breakthrough to develop your character before the blessing arrives. Isaiah 49:15 says, "Can a woman forget her nursing child, or have no compassion for the son of her womb? Even if these women forget, I would never forget you." Even when people forget, God remembers. Even when you feel unseen, heaven still sees you. When Joseph was thrown into prison, it seemed like his story was over. But even in that hidden place, God was preparing him for the palace. When David was tending sheep, forgotten by his family, God was shaping the heart of a king. The seasons that feel like obscurity are often where God builds strength, humility, and faith. Your silence, your waiting, your in-between season, that's where destiny is refined. Psalm 139 verse 16 reminds us, "Your eyes even saw me as an embryo. All its parts were written in your book regarding the days when they were formed, before any of them existed." Nothing about your life surprises God. He's not late. He's intentional. Maybe you've been measuring your worth by someone else's timeline, your career, your marriage, your success. But your value doesn't come from what you do. It comes from whose you are. Ephesians 2:10 says, "We are God's handiwork, and we're created in union with Christ Jesus for good works, which God determined in advance for us to walk in them." You are not a mistake. You are not behind. You are being crafted by the hands of a loving Creator. When you begin to see yourself through God's eyes, peace replaces pressure. You stop striving to be enough and start resting in the truth that you already are. Here are 3 ways to remind your heart of God's presence when you feel unseen. 1. Speak his promises over yourself. Start your day with truth, not comparison. Say out loud, "I am chosen. I am loved. I am seen by God," as it says in Romans 8:38-39. Nothing can separate us from the love of God. 2. Look for God's hand in the small things. Peace often hides in the little moments. A kind word, a sunset, an answered prayer you almost missed. Each one whispers, "I'm still here." 3. Serve while you wait. Purpose grows through serving. Even when you feel unseen, show God's love to someone else. When you pour out to others, you'll find God pouring back into you. So today, if you're feeling forgotten, remember this. You are engraved on the palms of his hands. Isaiah 49:16. He sees you. He knows you. And the same God who wrote your story hasn't finished it yet. When the time is right, the doors will open. Until then, keep walking, keep trusting, keep shining. If this message touched your heart, share it with someone who needs to know they are seen and loved by God. And if you're new here, welcome again to Sacred Path Divine Peace. Here, we don't just talk about faith, we live it. Subscribe and join our growing family of believers walking this sacred path together.